Raila lost and Kenya is happy. It's confusing to foreigners where we were campaigning against our candidate. But it's not confusing to us. We know where we stand and we understand the game. And we are just playing the game as it should be played. When we started the movement, protesting against the excesses of the government, against corruption, against the outrageous finance bill of 2024, Raila was nowhere to be seen. When Kenyans were killed, Raila was nowhere to be seen. But on the graves of our comrades, Raila shook a deal with the government. He shook his hands with the government and took a deal. Nobody outside the government or outside Raila's inner circle knows what this deal was. But it was good enough to quieten him. It was good enough to give him positions in government, to give his people positions in government. And this is when he started falling through the cracks. That's when Kenyans made a clean break from the politics of the past, from people who do not support the citizens. And this is where really the tide turned for Raila. Raila decided to shake hands with the killers of our comrades. There was no turning back after that. He consistently decided to keep quiet while our people were being harassed, when our people were getting arrested, when our people were getting killed. On this strength, he struck a deal that would take him to the African Union Commission. He's been campaigning nonstop for months, backed by the government and a massive taxpayer-funded war chest. He went to Addis Ababa with an entourage of 150 strong, but that was not enough. And we can see the results. He lost, and Kenyans won again. We have struck a blow for democracy once again. We have been tested numerous times. We have been called formless, shapeless, and still we keep showing them that we can organize online, that we are not just digital, whatever they called us, that we can organize online and make sense. I truly believe that our online movement contributed greatly to Raila losing, because the narrative out there was, if the people in his country do not want him, why would Africa want him? And that's a very huge selling point for anyone that was fighting against Raila in his AU bid. Congratulations, Kenya. We keep winning. This win is going to be a watershed moment, and you shall see it in the days that come. This is a watershed moment in this way. If Raila had won this election, he would have gone away for 4 years. 4 years in what I would term as a political limbo concerned with African affairs. In doing so, Ruto would have succeeded in keeping Raila out of his ear and winning the 2027 election. But Raila is out. No AU seat, nothing to do. And an idol Raila is not the best person you want. So what will happen now is that a year, maybe less than a year from now, Raila will just start disassembling the government from inside, because Raila wants to be president. He's never going to agree on a deal with Ruto that does not give him some significant political currency. So what we are looking at is, all I can say is Raila and Ruto not being together in 2027. What this means is that Ruto is no longer sure of the Luo Nation vote. Even if they stick together, which is, I'm just going to say that is impossible. So forget it. This victory for Kenyans, this blow that we struck, will have telling ramifications on 2027, and we shall be here